It's terrible. I greet everybody. How we all doing? Mommy
Thank you.
Jaso, I greet you, Mommy. God bless you, ma. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for standing there for us. May the Lord continue to bless you, Mommy, and He will continue to strengthen you for us. We shall continue to stay on your table and we'll continue to call you blessed, Mommy. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, all my keyboard warriors on the comment section. I appreciate all of you. My panelists, God bless you all for standing there for us, for holding forth on Niger Watch. Some of us that don't show up all the time, but you guys just keep it going, keep it running. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you so very much. I can see Ogachi Meze, I can see Madam Patricia, I see our Dream Nation, then I see your guys in CBD for today. Thank you, everyone. Me, I'm not a politician, actually. So I always love to listen to you when you guys do the analysis. But now I've started to understand how politics works because they call it politics, diplomacy. Sometimes I just see it as outright lies. But I realize that life has to go on. So that's why I begin to pick some interest in politics so that I can interpret it to people that ask me questions. I don't want to be an illiterate in any part of my life. You understand what I'm saying? And because I also believe in Nigeria, that we are supposed to have a good Nigeria, a better Nigeria is possible, and because our principal, my friend, my principal, PO is a man of integrity and he has capacity and everything. So that's what is making me understand politics gradually. So I'm not a pro, but I realized that my darling brother called me out, I think once or twice, that I should come back and tell them and give them updates because it's like I gave false hope. If I sounded like that, I must apologize, but I'm a very positive person. I see my cups always half full, not half empty. I don't carry negative energy and I don't like negative energy around me. So if I was too optimistic for you, I apologize, but I see a new Nigeria because, like I said the last time, we are falling so far into the mud that I think the next thing that can happen to us now is to begin to climb the ladder and begin to come up as Nigeria. The last time I remembered reminding us about Nigeria, there's no hospital. Yesterday, when I was watching, I saw Dr. CM. He had his bandage in his hand. He was just turning it and checking it and turning it. It's psychological for us. How on earth are you going to have hospital without bandage? It is ridiculous. They don't have bandage, they don't have gloves, they don't have anything. And this that I'm talking to you about, as far back as 1993 or 95, that they gave back to my niece, it's been bad because I remember we took water to UCH in Ibadan then, to the lab to do some tests. So if I look at that time and now, so I can imagine how empty our hospitals will be. The same thing with our schools. Our children are sitting on the floor. They don't have some leaky place. It's just horrible. There was a time we had those children in the water at the assembly. It was in rainwater. They were still singing and smiling. What else do you want to talk about? Is it about the airport that the conveyor belt, you wait for hours before your load will come? I don't like to just keep talking negative about Nigeria, but it is too obvious that we are not moving anywhere. It's so obvious that we are static. As a matter of fact, we are even on reverse now. I don't think we are even static no more because the things that were not happening before, they are beginning to happen now. So it gives me a heavy heart. So my brother, I'm not going to sell what's it called, negativity to you because I want to see a Nigeria that will work. And the only way we understand Nigeria will work is for the good people to come into politics. Just the exact thing that PO said they told him, that he has to come into politics to change things. That man told him in the US that go back to your country and do something. This dollar you are holding in your hand has value because some people worked for it. So you to go and work. And that's why he came and he started doing the things he's been doing. We also realized that he's been giving money to schools, to school of nursing, empowering our children so that they can have a better tomorrow. I saw the headline today. They said he misplaced his phone or something. He fell in the university he went yesterday. Those children kept it and returned it to him. He did a post to say he still has what's it called, faith in Nigeria, that Nigeria can still be better because they were able to return the phone. It was not stolen. So if we start talking positive, start training our children, start letting them know what accountability is, what competence is, I think we can still redeem our nation. That is where I'm coming from when I talk that people should please still give Nigeria a chance. For those of us that believe in one Nigeria, let's still give this nation a chance. Because my brother Black Panther will say it is not a country. Yes, it is not a country. But we found ourselves in the same place. We are cohabiting together. So for the little time that we will be together, because I keep saying it, that if there's going to be 2027, yes. If there's going to be Nigeria, yes. If there's going to be election, yes. But the only thing is that we should be prepared for whatever happens. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Some people say the man there now is going to be there till 2050, 21,000. It doesn't matter. The man just fell. When they talked yesterday, they never knew it was going to fall. Nobody is above falling. But there are some things that happens to our bodies as adults, as people that are aging. Your body is a machine. When it gets to a point, it gets tired. That is why we service our engines all the time. Your car, you take it there, they change the engine oil for you. If this guy has a football age, what's it called? Amended age and everything. No matter what it is, that man is not a 73-year-old man, for crying out loud. He is not. The people talk about Trump. I'm not a fan of Trump, but Trump is 79. Trump will still stand for 1 hour, 2 hours to take questions and to talk to the nation. When was the last time you saw your so-called president stand and talk to you as Nigerians? And that is why we are saying in this new place we are going, this election we want to have, I cannot afford to have an 81-year-old man as my president. It is not nice for the giant of Africa that's the best we can present. Buhari came and did it and packed our jet in UK for almost 150 days with money running. And back home, there's no school, there's no road, there's no hospital. This one too, from France all the time. He visited Nigeria for how many days? I was listening to a headline this morning. He visited for only 18 days or something. He's back in Turkey now, just to go and fall down. And you know the presidency, they brought out something that, no, it is the carpet that was not well placed, that he stumbled on it. They will always have something to lie. And I haven't seen any lying machine in my life that this presidency that you have. The person that were working together, if you see the video, the man was walking straight. This man of Bodilon was walking on the right-hand side, away from his host. Why did you see this display? Because the people that are guarding him on all sides were not with him. Maybe they don't have clearance. So because he was standing by himself now, he couldn't walk straight. People that are in the medical field will tell you what that means. So my people, I want to just let you know that if you believe that we can still redeem our nation, it's just like you have a child that has been failing. You don't trash your child. You don't throw away your child. You work with the teachers of the child to put your child in a special class that they can have special learning. The situation of Nigeria now is where we are. We have to employ a teacher that will understand us to teach us in a special way. And the only person that is patient enough for us is Pio, because that guy has overcome greed. Money does not mean nothing to that man. He sees money to empower people. He sees money as a tool that gets you from one place to the other. That is why that man is putting his money. He gave 30 million yesterday in Ibadan to a university, to the children. That man is sowing into the future of Nigeria for posterity. There was an interview that he had. He said, when you give this money to these nurses and they graduate here, you can export them because they are good. And when you export them, they'll be giving remittance back to Nigeria. So it's a win-win for us. So please, let us get into ADC. If you believe in new Nigeria, if you want to see a new Nigeria, you are a friend of Peter Obi, just like I am. Peter Obi is your mentor, just as he is to me. Peter Obi is a mentor to your children, and you want us to move forward. Obi says, I started this coalition with them. No man is an island. This brings me back to what I said initially the last time. When people keep asking, they keep talking, Obi should have made his own party. What gave you the impression that they did not try with different names and they were rejected? Because this person wants to turn Nigeria to a one-party state. So please, my people, Obi is not a baby. He is playing the politics with them. He was on the drawing board when they started, because the only thing that can put this particular APC to where they belong, just like they did to PDP, is for everybody to come together. You will need the good, the bad, and the ugly. My people will say, that bad child in your family has his own day of that you will celebrate him. When something is difficult to get, it is that child that you send to go and get it. So we need everybody to come to the table. By the time you have the power, you can begin to now shape what you want for the future of our nation from the people you put in the right places. But now it is the time for us to come under this big canopy. And the only way you can be involved is when you get registered. Go and register in your ward. Go and register in your ward. When you register in your ward, you will know, don't tell them you're obedient or something. You are just a normal human being, because we realize like there's a politics going on there now. If they know you are obedient, they don't want to register you, because they realize what obedience did when they went into LP. So now they've learned from that. They are trying to fence us from what is happening. But if you don't get there, you are not on the table, you don't understand what is being discussed. And if you are not there to put your one pence, that illiterate that is in your environment is the one that will make decisions for you. That is why our local government chairmen are not doing anything. I'm not here to abuse or to talk down on anybody, but if the good people don't come out, we're not going to have results. Look at what is going on in Abia. Can you compare Abia State and Anambra State now? Look at the way their governor is dealing with them now. Abia people are happy. He has 10 something megawatts or whatever, that their own power plant in Abia. They have NEPA in Abia. You know, so that is the type of positivity I want us to see. Look at what that man is doing. Because he's there for the second time, he can do anyhow, because he knows they will not impeach him. They will not impeach him, and he's not coming back. So whatever he does now, nobody can question him. He has become unquestionable. And that's the same thing APC wants to do for us in 2027. This one we are saying, we think you are seeing something. That crate of egg is 6,000. We haven't seen anything. By the time we do the mistake of this APC coming back in 2031, my people, it will not be easy. People will be, I just don't want to look at that side, because if we put our foot on ground, protect our votes, it will not happen. This is there for us to win. I saw our sister, Mama P. Today she posted, she has gone to register. They were telling her, we want you in House of Rep or State House of Assembly. These people that our what's it called now? You call them activists or something. They are trying to get into politics, because we can't leave it for those low-level people. We can't. I saw that guy in Edo in the plane showing this thing on his this thing. I was ashamed for him on behalf of his children and his wife. I was ashamed. A guy used to call him the midget or something. That was so disgusting. Look at where we are at 2026, for crying out loud. So my people, I want to beg you. Peter Obi says he's in ADC. He started ADC with them because he's a very quiet, strategic person. He doesn't come to the social media or whatever to start talking to us day to day. No, you don't get anything like that. You have to keep your strategies to your chest and begin to show them one after the other, because you're on the chess table. So let him continue to play. Look at what has happened from the 31st of December till now, when Obi joined. Look at the number of people that are trooping into ADC because of him. So my people, what I'm leaving with us, that Obi has said to us, and he will not deceive us, is that he has not gone all over the world to learn to be a vice president to nobody. And he has told us that his name is going to be on the ballot. These are the things that me, I'm holding on to. And I'm telling everybody that cares to listen to this, my little voice, my tiny voice. I don't have followers anywhere, but on the wherever I have opportunity that the microphone is given to me, I sell PO, because it's PO or nothing. Look at the way they are defending themselves now. When Bolaji is fired on a particular space and called us divisive, now they are trying to put stuff together. But obedience are not taking it. We are all over the place letting them know that it is PO or nothing. We are not going to put any 81-year-old man in Aso Rock no more. We're not going to use the money that's supposed to be used for our roads to be using it for entourage. Look at the way they sent him off. So many people that are supposed to be busy in their offices working, they are there doing handshake to say bye-bye. And another entourage was waiting on the other side to say welcome. Is that not a shame? It is only in Nigeria that you see your so-called president traveling and you have people waiting at the airport in both ends to welcome him because they are not busy. They are not busy because they are a bunch of unserious people. So my people, for us to change this trajectory, we have to get into the game. If you don't get into the game, you can't change it. He said, if you can't beat them, you join them. We are joining them positively now to make a change, just to be a voice. Like Natasha is a voice in the Senate, and she's been celebrated. Like Governor Oti in Abia is doing the work and is being celebrated. If we have all our governors working the way Abia is working, don't you think we're going to have a new Nigeria? And Umahi stood there. He says he's much richer, 10 times richer. Is that not a shame on us? Can you see corruption in your face? Can we see corruption? Are we going to continue to be talking and not put action into our words? That is why if you have an ambition, I'm saying it again today, on behalf of ADC, go into your word. Go for their meetings because your voice will be heard if you have many people there. If there's going to be election for anything, for the offices of local ward chairman, secretary, and everything, if you are there, they can choose you. They can vote for you. And when they vote for you, what you want is what will happen. So my people, I want to beg you finally, Ogawale, I hope I've been able to answer your questions because you called me out. And today that I may be free, I said, let me come and answer you. Sir, I'm telling you now, Obi is there. They started it together. He didn't join them in between. But because they did not know what he was doing, they were dragging him on the social media. And we also were dragging him here. Let him come out and tell us something. He cannot come out to tell us something all the time. They're working and so much is going on. Aisha has gone to collect her card. She's going to run for Senate. So you can imagine you have Natasha in Senate, Aisha Yusufu in the Senate, and you have Mama P in House of Rep. And you think we will know how much they are being given for constituency allowances? We will know their sitting allowance. And when Abia people are already shouting and singing that they're going to send number 6 back to the house, that Kalu is going to go back to the house. We cannot do it by mouth. We have to put action into our words, in our words that we're doing. So please, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your auntie that are ready to run for office, ADC is going to be the largest, what's it called now, opposition party that we're going to have in Nigeria. Because PDP is nowhere to be found. At the end of the day, we now realize that even like the portion of PDP that were aggrieved that have moved into ADC now. No man is an island. That is why AAC should understand that no matter how good Showore is, I don't hate him. He's a human being. As a matter of fact, he's from Ondo State and from Ekiti State. They took Ekiti State from Ondo State used to be together before we now went into Ekiti and Ondo. So he's my brother. But no man is an island. No matter how righteous, how saintly you are, you still need people that will work with you. You need the wisdom. As a matter of fact, out here, if you are very smart, they arrest you, they put you somewhere and ask you questions on how to get criminals like you. People that are in FBI, they do it because they know you are smart upstairs. So that your negativity that you are using to steal, come and let us use it to trace people like you and catch people like you. So nobody is useless. And look at what is going on in our nation. So please, everybody has their body. And when you look at them, like Naija, what you always say, from head to toe, give me somebody else that his credential is better than Peter Obi. We are still looking for the person. We are still looking for. And why am I so much angry like this? We say Nigeria is the so-called Wazobia. Despite the fact that I don't believe in it. The war has been, what is it called? Ruling us in Nigeria. The Zoe has been doing it. What about the Bia now? Are we not the children of the same father, so-called? Does it mean the Easterners are not supposed to be president at all? Even when you look at it, 6 zones. South is where Goodluck Jonathan is from. He's been president. So the Easterners cannot be president. They are, what is it called? Are they not the same son of the same father again? Are they bastards in Nigeria? So when you look at it, equity and justice, where do you put it? It is unfair. And that is one of the things that brought me to come and love Obi and begin to learn about the guy. And he has all it takes. All it takes. And the first thing we need in Nigeria is somebody that will cut costs for us. That they will not use 7 billion to build solar energy. And they'll be using another 3 billion to fuel their generator. in Aso Rock. When Aso Rock is dependent on generator and solar, what happens to the people outside? I saw Adelabu is going to be probed for 126 billion naira for something, and still there's no NEPA. They say the grid just collapsed. And you think the good people should just sit in our houses and our hands up and be looking at these people to continue to waste our money? When the gas and the oil stop flowing, what are we supposed to be doing? So my people, I have come again with my good news of ADC. Go and register. You want to run for office, we are ready to support you. I'm talking on behalf of Obedience now that know what is going on the background, that we are ready to support you. So many people were on the wings of Obi, and they went to the House of Rep and Senate. They went there and they sold out. Do you know why? Because we did not do our due diligence. But this time we are not going to let that fly no more. They are already screening the people. They are already having classes for them, like leadership classes. So anyone that wants to go and represent ADC under the umbrella of Obedience, they're going to be those people that have the integrity and the capacity and the compassion and the competence that we want for our nation. It is time for us to get up and start building this nation because of our children. My generation before me has failed. My generation has failed. So, but the ones behind us, we don't want you guys to fail. And our children, we want them to understand that hard work pays. School is not scam. But we cannot do it when we are sitting down and folding our hands. So please, you want to run for office? Obedience will be by you. You know you have the integrity we are looking for. Please, obedience will be by you. We are shopping now for people that will stand and talk on our behalf. Patutomi has told us, Auntie Obiose Ekusili, she has a leadership school for teaching democracy and everything for the young ones, for them to understand that Nigeria is not all about scam and fraud, especially this forgery administration that we have. They forge everything. The tax law and everything now is also forged, even when the head is forged. No birth certificate, no school, no nothing. So what do we expect? And that is why we are not being respected outside here. You call yourself a Nigerian, they look at you twice. They embarrass you. So please, on a final note, I want to plead with you. If you believe in Nigeria, like I do, I know some people don't, but I do. I want to see a new Nigeria, and I want to come back to Nigeria to come and eat my wedu and my, what is it called? Abula again, the natural one. Please, let us go and register in ADC. Register in ADC, attend the meetings, and be part of them. And when you want to run for office, show your intent, and we'll push you. So please go to ADC. Finally, the ballot, smart ballot, let me quickly talk about that because people ask questions concerning that. The last time I sent it on our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
I'll round up quickly, guys. The smart ballot app is for those people that are going to be voting, that wants to run for office. Register there. You can, what is it called? Have your meetings there, know what you're going to do. But remember, 2027 election is not going to be like 2023. Those people that are still living in the past in 2023, you guys need to wake up. We saw what they did to Wike yesterday in Abuja. 3 months ago, are you going to think that Wike is going to be treated like that? Those representatives that were beaten up north, 2 of them, you saw what happened to them. Let us see those people that are going to do advertisement, are going to begin to do campaign for APC. So Nigerians are wiser. We are going to take our destiny in our hands. 2027 is not going to be like 2023. It is real. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I love you.
Thank you so much, Madam Olagbiyan. God bless you, ma, for coming again to put this straight and let Nigerians know why they must take their destiny in their hands in this 2027. It's very, very important. Thank you very much, ma. We'll give you a hand of applause. Thank you very much.